Boca Raton, Florida. It's the Brooklyn Cafe TV show.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Hey, wow.
Can we fix the gain on this, please?
Well-oiled machine. Welcome. It ain't there. It's on over there. It's over there.
We got to check it on the
over
board.
there.
Yep.
Welcome to a beautiful Friday afternoon, the end
Phew.
of a very, very long week.
But a very beginning of a very great weekend for you. Back to that again, yes.
Anyway, you know, it's all fun and games until next week when it's Dawn's turn to go through this punishment.
What?
We are going to play a game starting Monday.
Are we?
Yes. It's called Celebrating Dawn's Week. Birthday, nostalgia.
Bubbles.
Bubbles?
Bubbles.
Oh, bubbles.
Bubbles. All kinds of fun
Not
things.
bubbles, bubbles.
Bubbles. But until that happens,
And
your birthday is tomorrow.
No, and let me tell you something. You're not going to cut me off. Women have this tendency, when they don't want you to say what you're going to say, they cut you off.
Just Jewish women.
So she has this thing, and now she's going to do this, like a little kid. She's going to do all this, because she doesn't want me to say what I'm about to say. But I'm going to say it either now, either later, or much later.
What are you going to say?
Well, now you got me on the spot. But what we're going to do is,
Yes.
we are going to start Monday
Yeah.
with throwbacks and trivia of you 7 years in this business.
Oh, uh-oh.
And we're going to let everybody know how when we started this, you didn't want to show up.
No. I want to know part of this.
That's right. And I have the very first show
I gotta play that
you've ever
show.
done. Yes.
Oh my
With you
God.
sitting on your hands.
Oh my God, that was crazy.
And we are going to have a war story. You know what a war story is, right? War stories, you share war stories, your past. You know, you've had war stories. I'm sure you've had war stories.
We all have, yeah.
And you talk about things that occur, and then you learn about those things, and now you can laugh. Now we can laugh. So starting Monday, we are going to have Dawn's Trivia Week until your birthday Thursday.
Ah, okay. Sounds.
Because we are going to celebrate. And if you thought that little man that came dancing was bad,
We had a whole lot of fun yesterday.
Don't you change the subject on me.
Nope.
It's I've learned from Putin, psychological warfare.
It's funny, every year we go through this, right? Our birthdays are
I hate this month.
5 days apart.
I hate it. I hate March.
You should really, I honestly think you should be embracing your birthday. You may not like the number, but the alternative is not so good. So I think you should embrace all the blessings
Well,
you
who the
have in
hell
your
started
life.
birthdays anyway? Who started counting? Why do we got to count? Everything in life you got to count. It's funny, when I was 15, I wanted to be 20. When I was 20, I wanted to be 30. When I was 30, I wanted to be 15. Well, who does this?
And now that you're not 15, you want to be 15.
No, I don't. Now I want to be 30.
What would you, I was going to say, what age would you want to be?
Me?
If you could pick a
Ageless.
number, if you could go back in your lifetime, would you? Or are you very happy where you are? You like that, Eileen?
What I tell you, see how she spins this? Well, let me ask you that. It's not my birthday. Let me ask you that. What age do you want to be? How do you answer that?
I'm happy where I am right now and what I know, but if I knew then what I know now, I would probably have done things a little bit differently.
I don't think
Maybe
we
a lot
should
of it
ever
differently.
count birthdays. Why? They ask you for Social Security number, they ask you for your birthday, driver's license, birthday. It's like it's a constant reminder.
I mean, I don't mind the number. I think I'm good for the number of what it is. But if I knew then what I know now, I maybe want to feel a little bit better a lot of times. But
But look what happens
there's a
with
whole lot of
numbers.
changes.
AARP. Look
Only-
what happens with numbers.
Yeah.
Early bird special. If I go to dinner at 4 o'clock, I like to go to early dinner. A diabetic should stop eating after 6,
We
right?
tease you, don't we?
And they tease me.
I do.
Oh, you went early bird, meaning I
Oh.
must be a
I
fossil.
was like, that's
I'm a
lunch.
fossil. I'm a fossil, so I go to eat early bird. No, I don't go to early bird. I go to early bird because I get in. There ain't nobody normal in there at 5 o'clock, at 4 o'clock. And this city shuts down at 9.
Yes.
When I was in New York,
True.
I used to go to dinner at midnight. And that's when the party was happening. Here?
Here.
So look what happens. They count numbers, AARP. I take out an AARP card. Why? Because I get into the movie for $6. You don't get into movies for $6.
No, I do not.
And you should. But you counting numbers. Why do we gotta count? Oh, I don't want to do AARP. I don't want to live in a 55 and above senior home. I'm gonna tell you something. That's the biggest scam in the world
Do
here.
you know that people tell me it is cheaper to buy in a 55 plus community a beautiful house than to buy the same house outside of that community?
No HOA. If it wasn't for the HOA that's killing me,
Well, your
I would
HOA
stay.
is insane.
Well, but a 55 plus, $700 a year. Lady told me that, said, 700 what? A year? A year? I'll give it to you right now. She says, you don't even live here yet.
Your HOA is crazy. I don't know how you do that.
I go to IHOP last night. I look at the 55 plus menu. Why? Because the food is less price, and supposedly it's smaller. Because supposedly I'm a fossil now. I don't eat. Fossils don't eat. So the lady comes over. I've known her for 6 years. at
Like
the same
fossils
house.
don't eat. Please
Fossils
hashtag
don't
that.
eat. So I tell the lady.
Sabrina, please.
I tell the lady, hey, how are you, lady? She says, hey, it's just 55. You're going to give me half a bread? What's the deal? Freddie, I will make sure this is the biggest sandwich you ever had. So they gave me a 55 plus sandwich that didn't belong on the 55 plus menu.
That's nice.
Stop counting numbers. I don't get this. So
Okay.
you're as young as you feel. Sometimes I need a little
I was going to
Tylenol.
say, sometimes we feel a lot older
Sometimes
than we are.
I got a little headache. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the left arm and the right arm attack me.
But you know the funny thing is, like, we all say that we feel our joints ache and this aches. If we think back to when we were 12, 15, I always had a headache every mid-month. If something else was hurting. I mean, I always had there's always aches and pains, but now we're supposed to, because we're aging, we have more.
Again, the word aging. I'm not aging. Fine wine doesn't age. You
get better.
bid on fine wine. You pay millions and millions of dollars. It tastes like shoe polish anyway.
But I think you get better with every year.
Yes.
I do.
Now she's being nice.
It's
You know
true.
why?
That
Because
is
she
why.
knows what's coming.
That is why I keep that up there. That is our original backdrop from 6-7 years ago. That was all we had, was that banner that is above your head.
I
That,
just haven't been able to get up there, but the moment I do, that thing's coming
and
down.
2 little cams, and you look back at
Yeah,
that
that's because
and
you
where
look great, and I look like 50 pounds of salami in a 5-pound bag.
But look how far you've come.
How far I come?
Yeah.
Are you insane? You have really, I think you lost your eyesight.
Why? But look how far we've come in all of this time that we've been doing what we've been doing. I even had my 50th birthday as I was working with you.
I remember
we
I
had
was
no
in-
crew. We had no studio.
Tell them, where was I?
You were in the hospital.
I was in the hospital in ICU. I was dancing up the storm, and the doctor says, what are you doing? They were sending me video to her birthday party. My son was. I said, oh, that's nice.
Again, look how far you've come. So
But
it's better to be
All
on
right.
this side of the
let me
birthday.
give you another piece. I want to do the ageless concert. Ageless concert.
Jeff, are you in?
I'm in.
But think about it, Jeffrey. I say the word ageless concert. What's the first thing that comes to your mind?
55 and older?
Old. The word old. Oh, that's for seniors. So if I don't have,
You need music for Cole. You need music for Slit.
that's a
You need
walker.
music for the Walker.
If I don't have a walker, I can't go to this concert. I mean, think about the words. This is the concert I want. Then they put it in a hyperdrive. Right? Right?
Right.
And then you live in Florida, which is the kingdom of ageless.
Ageless. Only
Ageless.
Boca. In Boca, no one ages. We're ageless.
They don't care. I went to the restaurant, and everybody from a country club, I don't know why they put the Puerto Rican in that section, but they put me in there.
Because they knew about your HOA.
Maybe that's why. And I'm talking, I say, hey, aren't you from, and everybody's pointing fingers. I didn't know anybody in the room. But I'm like, yeah, right?
Everyone knew each
And
other.
they were talking about age. They were talking about, why do we have to celebrate a number? Why is it that I have to be and I got to celebrate it? I don't want to celebrate that.
Can we just celebrate the day of your birth?
No, why?
Without a number, just that you were brought into this world to make our lives better. On
Wait, do you
March
celebrate
19th.
Christmas?
I do.
What is Christmas?
Toys.
And you wonder why your grandsons are the way they are.
But they buy me toys. My son goes, Dad, I'm gonna get you. You know the seeing eyeglass that people wear in the
Monocle.
that thing. He says, I'm gonna
Barnacles.
get you one, and they look really cool, right? They're totally useless, but they look really cool, and it shows you light and angles and all that. So I look like Cecil B. DeMille. You know? I put on one of the eyeglass things. Right? So I go, oh, for my for Christmas, you're gonna get. I love you, Dad. Then I found out it's $900. He says, I'll send you a razor instead. Again, the ageless. Why do
Ageless.
we have to celebrate? Look, I am here 365 days a year.
We celebrate you every day.
Every day. That's why when I come to work,
Slick celebrates you every day?
I come to work. Every day is a happy day
Yes.
until I see Slick. And then he tells me all the bad news.
But here's the difference between youth and us.
Age.
They rebound a whole lot faster than we do. We don't have to talk numbers. I'm just looking at day after situations. Look at him. He's happy
I
now.
think that-
He walked
yeah,
in
'cause
this morning like a truck hit
Because
him.
you gave him a vitamin C and then he had some lunch. I think that we were the first ones here today,
8:30,
ready to
yes.
rock and roll.
Taking down St. Patty's Day, yes.
The age wonder here was first. And I was taught that if he would anybody ever were to show up earlier than me, I would be here earlier.
Really?
Because I'm first in, first out, and last out. Yes, really. Because to me, age is a number that other people use against you, government uses against you. Do you know what happens at 65? You have to opt in to Medicaid or Medicare.
You don't have to.
One of those numbers. You got to let them know.
Oh.
Because if you don't, you give away your rights to being in. So I said to the lady, who the hell are you?
But,
Telling me I can't.
but you're not 65, so
That's not the point. I'm preparing.
you got a long way to go.
An airport, when you make a plane land on a, you got to sort of find out the foundation. I got to see where I'm heading.
By the
I gotta
time you
make
get
some
there, things
moves
are going
here.
to change.
But I realized all of a sudden my life is changing because of this birthday. This is ridiculous. I'm the same guy today that I'm going to be tomorrow. But because of that number, they call me old.
No, you call yourself
No,
old.
no. Don't give me that. That's not true. Everybody says you old, and that's you stupid.
We have a lot of friends that are turning that age this year.
And we are all in the game.
That
I want to get
age.
motorcycles. I want to do my age in this motorcycle game.
A lot of friends. It seems to be the year of the age.
Wow. The year of the age. You
Year
just,
of that age.
You just did another one. So that's why I have a heavy heart today.
No heavy heart.
Yeah, not heavy.
We got JC in the house. She's going
No,
to bring
I
your
know.
heart up. We got Kim Jeffar in the house. She's going to bring your heart up. Some music and levity. And hey, look, we got Doc in the house 2 days in a row. And Jeffrey Weinstein, this is a man of stories and living life that we could only aspire to
I
be.
did that whole routine because Jeffrey's in the house. I wanted him to know we all good.
You want to go to
Well.
commercial break?
You
Listen,
asked me
taking
the
us
aged
out.
one?
Who's taking us out? Oh, Swan.
Freddie, you're a different generation than I am even.
I'm going to tell you something, my man. When you put your pants on, it is identical when I put mine on.
Really?
That's what Ella
Irregardless.
Fitzgerald told me one
Not the
time.
same pair of pants, though.
That's what Ella Fitzgerald told
It
me one
doesn't
time.
matter what century you're from.
She did.
You could be a mummy and I'm the mummifier. It makes no difference. We are one. We
At our
eat.
age, it makes no difference.
It doesn't. Except
Our age, it
takes-
makes no difference.
It takes a little longer to go to the bathroom. I get it.
I
To walk
really,
in, it takes a little longer.
I hate people ask me, you're not retired yet? I hate that. I said, how do you think I got to be 81?
You're 81.
Yes.
Happy birthday to you.
God, I don't feel too bad, man.
See?
Wow. I gotta tell you something, Jeffrey. You look great for 81. And if anybody ever asks you why aren't you retired, you say, so you gonna support me? Because it costs money to retire. I remember you used to retire and say, oh, I got a pension.
I don't know how people ever did that. I guess we're going to talk about that when we
I have
come to
Social
commercial break.
Security.
Have people actually retired at 60 and 65?
Of course, my Social Security check will pay for my tank of gas.
I know. Your Social Security check won't even cover your mortgage.
I may have to pay Social Security when I'm collecting Social Security because it is so expensive.
All right, let's take a quick commercial break. When we come back, let's check in with our guests. More music to come. You want car washed? I'll buy you for a birthday present.
Wow. I get an ageless car
I'll treat you
wash.
to an ageless car wash in South Florida. Stay tuned. Happy birthday. Once a professional musician, artist Steven Zwirn uses his creativity through multimedia artistic expression. His compositions use acrylic paint to create 3D masterpieces. Steven's fascination with brilliant colors and intriguing patterns with jewels and rhinestones entices the eye with color and dimension. For more information on the artwork of Steven Zwirn, contact Steven at 914-656-9060 or stevenzwirn.com.
Justin Mooney is special counsel of the Florida office of Hinman, Howard & Cattell Attorneys. Justin's practice focuses on tax, estate planning, guardianship, probate, and trust administration. His passion is to provide clients with sophisticated estate plans which carry out their wishes, reduce any potential taxes, and preserve wealth for future generations. The attorneys of Hinman, Howard & Cattell provide first-class legal services and have achieved a reputation for excellence for over a century, staying on the leading edge of the law. When you need representation or legal counsel, contact Justin Mooney at 561-276-1008 or jmooney@hhk.com.
Cool, calm, collected. Needing a drink to end a long day, or maybe to start your vacation right? Gubba Rum is here to let you kick back and do just that. Inspired by a technique that dates back to the 1800s, these artisanal, organic, and naturally infused rums are made from pure cane and the finest fruits, spices, and herbs the world has to offer. Gubba Silver is infused with naturally shredded coconut, and Gubba Gold is infused with real vanilla bean. Simply shake and enjoy. Visit gubbarum.com to find the nearest location to buy or enjoy. All establishments have personally reviewed and enjoyed firsthand the wicked smoothness of Gubba Rum. 35% ABV and 70 proof. Gubba Rum, it's wicked smooth.
Have you been injured in a car accident, slip and fall, or through the negligence of another? The lawyers at Shane M. Farnsworth, PA have over 40 years of combined experience representing injured individuals and their families. Call us today at 561-272-8337 for a free case evaluation and the answers to your legal questions. Were you injured in an accident that wasn't your fault? Don't let the insurance companies take advantage of you. Contact us now to learn about your options and to protect your rights.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
on 3. Yeah, yes, JC. Let's talk to Kim on 3. So that way
That
you can
was
make the
the
transfer.
incredible music of Kim Jafar. Unbelievable.
She's gotten better.
We haven't seen her in a long time. I'm glad you
She's
keep
been
in touch with
practicing.
her.
Well, it ain't easy.
I know.
She's another no. No, I'm busy. No, no.
It's,
No.
Kim, you are so incredibly talented. So beautiful on how you create music. We have to get you a mic. I think there's a mic
There's
next
a mic
to
over.
Jeffrey.
Put her on the sofa there.
Next
and
to
put
Jeffrey,
her
we'll give
next
her
to
a
her.
mic.
And
But
give her
wow.
while we get JC ready. And again, she has a different sound. Now that was the Beatles yesterday, right? Hold on to the mic, Kim.
Kind of like we were talking about. If you knew then what you know now.
Well, it's funny that we're talking about this ageless thing stuff, and she plays that song. It just took me all the way back to.
Would you do anything differently?
I do more. I do more of what I did.
Okay.
Like, you know, in the day you used to play in the street, right? The playground was everything around you. And you didn't have all of this stuff like now.
Sit, let's set JC up.
Dr. Seuss, I never put Dr. Seuss in jail. I just read the stuff and laughed. You know, I didn't do anything like they do now. So I would do more of what I did today. I would teach kids how to play stickball. You don't even know what that is. Wiffle ball, softball. They don't know any of that. They don't know what the hell that is.
What's wiffle ball?
What's wiffle ball? If you knew then what you know now.
Baseball.
You know, base
Ball.
You saw
Kim,
the
it's all
movie?
right. You can just leave it. We want to chat with you while we leave it. You're not
Just leave
going
it.
anywhere.
You're not going anywhere.
Just go hang out on the
Don't be
couch.
putting anything
Playing
away.
stuff. I was moving my stuff for her. I was
got
moving
a
my
mic?
stuff for the singer.
You got a mic, Kim?
Yes, I think so.
What have you been doing?
I train people too. I'm also a personal trainer, so I have a gym right out of my garage, and I privately train people during the day. And my off hours, weekends, and things, I play weddings and private parties and black tie affairs, you know.
Do you play on your own as a solo act, or do you work with other groups?
Yes, I play by myself now. Just a one-man band, sort of. And
Things are opening up.
just
People
go around and do, you know, background music, really, which is what I like to do. I just like to add or enhance an already really nice occasion with just adding music, you know. Art galleries, dinner, restaurants, dinners, and
Eileen's next dinner party. She can open you up for cocktails and appetizers, and then you bring
Yes.
JC in
Yes.
for, showtime.
that's it.
You know, there is an
Cole's Crib.
Italian restaurant that I know, and I didn't go back. Remember that place I was telling you about? I should have them.
Yes.
I should have them let them see what she does. She would fit in. Italian likes the violin, the music, and all of that.
Yes.
And he has bands come in. He has like 2-piece guys, and JC goes in there, and she blows the place apart because as you're eating your spaghetti, and she hits the high note, it goes in your ear. But the violin is that it's like being in Little Italy. When I
Soothing.
used to go.
It should be
Remember?
soothing. I like to play soothing music. I'm not trying to draw attention to myself when I play. I like to
Yes,
sit
the
and
picture, babe.
enjoy what I'm playing, but just add a soothing kind of experience to, just adding another sense, so to speak.
And it's funny because do you see more people wanting to get
My
physically
birthday
fit?
twin. Happy birthday, Freddie, from Andrea Newell.
Andrea's happy birthday, Andrea.
Happy birthday, Andrea.
Another Pisces.
I had to tell you, our parents are all very busy in June.
There was, June was to March?
9 months before March, yeah.
June. It's warm in June, right?
Yeah.
Is it?
I think about it all the time because I was born a day shy of my parents' 9th month wedding anniversary.
That's kind of spooky.
Spooky. It was a thing not discussed back in the 60s, but it happened and here I am. So, yeah.
What do you mean it wasn't discussed? I'm missing it.
In the 60s, you never had kids or supposed to be doing what you did before you got married. Now, I was explaining to Slick the order of after falling in love, what should happen. So my parents are married June 25th. I was born March 24th.
So?
So a day shy of 9 months. And we all know that, babies take even longer than 9 months. So
Maybe you
here
were
I am.
premature.
Yeah, maybe not.
You're only 5 feet.
But you think about how things have changed, right? Background music, going out for dinner.
But I like soothing music. They don't have that
So do
down
I.
here.
So
In
do
New
I.
York, they had soothing music. They had violinists, really cool. I used to have classical music to my baseball kids when I used to have them and train them. I didn't put on the rock stuff. See, football plays like rock. I never got over that. And I said, no wonder why you guys play so bad. And they said, no, it's because you're the
Why
coach.
did you do classical music?
Because it lets you be in touch with your inner core. It lets you think. Sports is a mental game. And if you don't think about hitting a fastball at 98 miles an hour and sort of visualizing, you're not going to do it. Just can't. And her music, if you think about it, you get in your own head. You know, it all starts with you. That's the beginning of being better. You know what separates a person in the Hall of Fame from regular baseball? They get one extra hit every 3 at-bats. Every 10 at-bats, they get one extra hit. You get 3 hits for the life of playing the game, and you're in the Hall of Fame. You get 2, and you don't. And the difference here is that classical music is sort of lets you get in touch with yourself. This is what happens when you age.
You're very philosophical.
I feel like a fossicle.
Are you seeing this change in him?
Yes.
I am
wow.
a fossicle now.
A
That is my
fossicle?
new name,
You're
fossicle.
really
Philosophical.
getting very
They call me
introspective.
Federico
I love it.
Fossicle. And now I have to wear color socks. You can't wear white socks when you age.
You cannot.
You cannot, and you cannot put on slippers with white socks.
No.
There's a name for that.
Old.
No, old.
Nerd?
See, old.
Nerd?
No, there's another
And you
name.
cannot wear like sneakers with high white
Yeah,
socks and
yeah.
shorts.
No, you can't do that either. In the day, I used to wear.
Velcro shoes? No.
I used to roll down my white socks with shorts. Can't do that either.
You can roll them.
No, you can't.
Why?
Because I'm aged. My legs do not.
You're
My legs do
matured.
not allow me to do these things. But I can hear the classics. I can hear Kim's music. Now, Kim, do you have a CD put together?
Not as a soloist. When I was in a band, I had 3 CDs. That was years ago.
But what
But
about
I've
you
yet to
personally?
do a solo CD. That's my next project.
talking
I
to your
wanna
mic.
work. I'm
Talking
sorry.
to your microphone.
Into your mic.
I'm sorry.
Now, I want you to talk to Slick because Slick is now on a mission where he's putting these things together and he's promoting it. True?
Yes. Music distribution.
And I think that not enough people have heard your rhythm. It isn't about being good, bad, or indifferent. Just not enough people have heard it. See, J-Lo sneezes and everybody listens.
True.
JC, you have the J. We could call you Super J.
Super J. I
Super
like
J.
that. Whoa.
I used to tell people.
Super J.
I used to have a conversation about J-Lo, the movie, right? Marry Me. Oh, I saw J-Lo. I love. Oh, by the way, Jay's coming to the studio. And they said, what? You see, they heard J-Lo's coming to the studio.
And you
See?
said Jay.
I said, Jay's coming to the studio. And then when you show up, I said, where's J-Lo? I said Jay. It's all perception.
It's
We
all
meant
about
Super
perception.
J.
Super J. I like Super J.
I love that.
We had a shirt marked Super J. We should have a shirt made.
Yeah.
It's Super J.
Super, absolutely. So Jeffrey, you think you can work with Kim? Get her some
We're
gigs?
going to talk after the show.
Very nice.
Yeah. You know, I know you said her music is soothing, and it is soothing, but her music, like, at times it, like, cries to me. You know, it feeds my, like, soul. It's such soulful music. It's unbelievable.
Nice compliment. Thank you, Eileen.
You're
That's the best
welcome.
He
compliment
makes
I've
the
ever
violin
had.
cry.
Yes. She makes the violin talk to me and my heart and my soul. It's the most amazing thing. I love
Oh.
it.
What a nice compliment. Thank you so much. I'm humbled. Thank you.
And it's funny because she practices and she says, I want to be better and better. And that's the art of any artist, right? JC feels the same.
Very
You always
true.
want to be best.
Yep.
You're never
And-
good enough. You think
And never
you're
good enough. But I got to
Never
tell you,
good
the
enough.
rest of
Yeah.
us think you are good enough. We met JC,
Slick.
I think it was 4 years ago? 5 years ago? 5.
5.
And we met her at an outside gig.
It's the TV is messed up. You are.
We met her at an outside gig.
Yeah.
And in those 5 years, she has developed, I don't understand why JC is not in the Music Hall of Fame. You know, Dolly Parton turned it down.
Can you
heard
believe
about
that? Dolly Parton turned down the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Have respect
you
for
heard
that
the-
woman,
you
that's
heard the
for
reason
sure.
why?
Oh, yeah. But she deserves it.
But you heard the
She
reason
deserves
why?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she
Turned it
felt
down,
that
yeah.
the other artists were more of rock artists, and they were needed to be in there before she did.
She
you
said
know?
she's not good enough.
No,
Dolly-
not
Eileen,
so
it's
much
the
that she's
TV.
not
That's what
good
she
enough.
said. I'm quoting here. She says, I'm
She
not
said
good
she
enough.
was not good enough. I thought she said that
She wasn't rock.
she wasn't a rock star to be put in the
Right.
Rock Hall of
But I
Fame,
don't
and
think-
that there are other artists that are waiting. To
She's
get
like
in there.
country,
Well,
right?
I don't
Yeah,
think there's
she's-
any more. There's, you know, a lot of rock stars are like, whatever. I think the Rock Hall of Fame wants to say hello to people. You know, they're opening it up, not just to rock stars, but to everything else right now. Because music comes in so many different ways. And right now, you guys control the world. I got to tell you, if we could put them in a blimp over the Ukraine, I think we stop the Russians.
Absolutely.
Wouldn't
They would
that be
actually
something?
stop
That
the
would be,
moment.
oh,
You and
you
me,
know
Kim.
what?
Let's
There's
go.
something
Let's
to
go
be
take it
said
on the
about
road,
that.
baby.
And I got to tell you, if we did
It
at
didn't
full-
stop the Titanic from sinking. You
And if
remember?
we did it, and if we did it at 4 o'clock, they call it the early bird special.
I think you need to do their opening. You can open for them with some comedy, and then we go right into the
No,
music.
they don't want to hear me. I'm just telling you how it is. My life
But that's
before
comical.
my birthday.
Yeah.
I was told that plenty of times in my life. Thank you. But I think that what you just don't realize is just how you touch people. Exactly what Eileen says. When I first heard you play, and then we had you play at the radio station, and you came back and played over here, you played Kenny's show and everywhere else, it just gets better. And the significance
It's
of
warm.
what you do.
You have a warmth about you. You know. Yeah.
My goodness.
Really nice.
And she's the most modest person in the world. She sort of runs and hides. And you're good at, you know, in this house, we used to tell the kids, when you come in here, you are the best at what you do. And when you leave that door, you got to feel that. Say it to Eileen all the time. I thought your show today was spectacular. Of course, you had a secret weapon with you.
Of
But your
course.
guest was great, too. The delivery was great. The show is getting better and better as you go along. You know, we've been doing this 7 years now. God help us.
I lost track.
You've aged.
I have aged for sure.
Oh, you see, the difference between you aging
No way.
and me aging is that I look like I age, and you're getting freaking younger.
Me and Mama Ali, but no.
Oh my God! But you getting younger and younger and younger. I'm gonna have to start putting up like a mask.
It's Eileen's skincare. She's filling me in on what to do
Really?
next.
I want to drink it.
She's filling me in. But look how beautiful everyone is. I mean, Kim and JC, Eileen, and then there's you and Jeffrey. You know, guys, what can I say?
Wow.
Why am I always at the end?
You and Freddie. You
Wow.
guys got this.
The oldest?
Wait a minute. Let me get the knife out of my pack. Jeffrey.
Listen,
Wow.
you're talking about aging. When you started 8 years ago, you had hair.
No, he
Never had
didn't.
hair. I lost my hair at the age of 49.
Really?
I lost at 26. I lost my hair.
Yeah, I was thinning out. It's funny, when I was playing ball, I used to frizzy it up. What do you call those
Perm?
things? That stuff burns, man. And that helped me lose the hair. How stupid am I? Like I tell you, stupid then, stupid now, yeah,
No.
stupid tomorrow.
Not
When
at
you
all.
wear a hat all the time.
I never wore this.
In
I
the
don't wear
service, you wore a hat, right?
the circus?
In the service.
Oh,
So
the
for
service.
8 years, I wore a hat every day, and you lose the
That's the
growth
one
in-
regret you
You
have
want
in
some
life is losing your
Tylenol?
hair. And there you have it. Another age
And there you
wonder.
have it. Kim, how do people reach you if they want to do a private booking?
Were you just clicking your legs? Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Her leg hurts. For people to reach you, Kim, how do they find you?
KimberlyJaffer.com.
Check it out.
Or call
Beautiful
us.
music.
We'll get in touch.
888-994-4995.
Because I guarantee you $1, that last name is going to be tough to spell.
Jaffar.
We got to make something simpler.
Today's
I know.
National Sloppy Joe Day. Jaffar. We're going to go to commercial break. When we come back, JC, you're going to do a piece for us?
Would love to.
Some
Thank
more
you.
music as our Friday. We roll into our Gubba weekend with some music.
Oh, look, more people have birthdays.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Amy Reshevsky can help you choose the right piece that will add some magic to your space. Amy Reshevsky has a wide range of art, from abstracts to mosaic tapestries, and she paints on different surfaces, such as reverse painting on glass, tables, wall hangings, and sculptures. Her work can be ordered online at amyreshevsky.com, or you can come in and see it in real time at the Brooklyn Cafe Art Gallery. She also does commission work, so if you have an idea in mind, she can make it a reality. She invites you to reach out to her at Facebook or at email at amyreshevsky@gmail.com. That's amyreshevsky@gmail.com. Have an artful day. Born in Marseille, France, Max Lazega creates whimsical and free-flowing interpretive art. His 40 years in the construction industry created the foundation for his craft. His unique work displays his view of the future with bold and playful combinations of materials and processes, but the methodology remains consistent. He fuses recycled materials and discarded building supplies into a fresh, well-executed approach. Lazega has lived in Miami, Florida most of his life, where he pursues his lifelong passion of creating industrial art. For more information, contact Max Lazega at artworkstudios.org or 786-326-8873.
Even though some things are far away, we plan for them ahead of time because they're important. When it comes to your celebration of life, it's really no different. You want to plan ahead now so your family doesn't have to later, and create a service that reflects your values, character, and traditions, no matter what they may be. At Dignity Memorial, we listen to every detail and make sure everyone is remembered.
Breathing through my troubles, trying to be smart, living with another, passion in my heart, partners come and go, always with a
Providing music you will enjoy. JM Production performers will brighten up your stage. Condominiums and residential communities, nightclubs and restaurants that want to provide top quality singers and entertainers for their social events, banquets, celebrations, and their customers use JM Productions to ensure that they have an uplifting and beautiful event. Now, tune in for the show.
Welcome to Sunshine Senior Solutions, a trusted medical supply company that puts patients first, offering quality home medical equipment and supplies. Sunshine Senior Solutions is here to help simplify the lives of patients, caregivers, and their families. From canes and crutches to diabetic glucose monitors, your health, safety, and comfort is our #1 priority. Call or visit our website, Sunshine Senior Solutions, bringing the heart back to healthcare.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
In July 15th. And it's a tribute to Shirley Bassey and Friends. That's the show. So I'm very excited about it. Now, this is a little bit more out there as opposed to what Kim was doing, so nice and soft and smooth and lovely. When it comes to me, I'm like, it's all like blood, guts, and power, you know, and that's, so it's a little different, but here we go. I who have nothing, I who have no one, adore you and want you so. I am just a no one with nothing to give you but I love you. You buy her diamonds and bright, sparkling diamonds. But believe me, dear, when I say that she can give you the world, but she'll never love you the way I love you. You can take her any place she wants, to fancy clubs and restaurants. Well, I can only watch you with my nose pressed up against the window pane. I who have nothing, and I who have no one, must watch you go dancing by, wrapped in the arms of somebody else, when darling it's I who loves you. Who loves you. And I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Wow. Unbelievable. I'm gonna tell you. That's one of those moments. Wasn't that song in a James Bond movie? I think it
Going
was in
back
a
to
James
going
Bond.
back to her
It
mic.
was. Yes.
It was in a James
That was
Bond
also Tom Jones also did that song.
movie.
yeah.
But Tom didn't sing it like you. That was unbelievable. It's funny because, you know, now that I'm going into this other age,
Fossilization.
fossilization, that song brings back so many memories when my parents were alive, because they loved James Bond movies. Loved them. They even took me to the movies to watch a James Bond movie when I was young. And I thought that was crazy because I saw it on TV all the time, but this was a special edition. And this is why I think I remember this song. It was on there.
Shirley Bassey did a lot of theme songs for the James Bond movies. Goldfinger, and she also did Moonraker. What else did she do? I think that was it, right?
Now you're using this, where you're going to be at the garage?
I'm going to be at the Arts Garage, yes, July 15th. I'm so excited.
Can't believe it's been a year since we saw her at the Arts Garage.
I was there in June.
You were there in June.
Yes,
We all
and
went.
I did a tribute to Barbra Streisand.
Incredible.
On that show.
Absolutely
This one.
spectacular.
Thank you.
What's that say?
And I'm also going to be using my band as well, the live band, so it's going to be awesome. It's gonna be
Look,
great.
someone sent us a cat. That's very cute. We are now worldwide, so we get a lot of different things coming through.
Yes, it's all over the world. Facebook changed the Meta program. We got on it today, and so it's everywhere. The countries I never even heard of.
But it's so amazing.
Now, the last show that we saw, there got to be over 100 people that night, no?
A tribute to
it was
Barbra
close
Streisand.
and that was in June, and that,
That
was
was in
like
June.
kind
We were
of
in
like
thick
the
of it.
heart of
Yep.
like the pandemic, if you will.
But
And
no,
yeah, they just opened it up, and yeah, I had over maybe 150 people there or something like that.
And I got to tell you, I go to the movies every Saturday night. I go to the movies at Delray. I am there all the time. As a matter of fact, I go there so often that they haven't changed the movies, so I'm going to have to go there just to see a second rerun. So when I go there, it's like, hey, Freddie, cafe. They don't do that. Oh, you're the guy that brought that lady JC here. Yes, you were with that lady
Oh,
JC.
that was so much fun. Oh my God, I loved it.
And they all know you.
That's great. Oh
So
my
I
God,
got to
that's
tell
great.
them about June 15th.
July
July
15th,
15th?
at the Arts
Have the
Garage,
tickets
yes.
gone on sale yet?
Yes.
July 15th.
Yeah.
Getting them.
The tickets are on
Oh
sale
my
on the yeah,
gosh.
just go on artsgarage.org and you can get tickets.
We should bring everybody.
I'm
Yeah.
going.
You
guys give me a two-shot,
Everybody.
please?
Let's bring up
Yes.
the banners
Going.
and we all go.
Yay!
Let's
And then we
go.
make a lot of noise.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we heckle them.
Yes.
Casey, where are they
Two-shot.
selling the tickets for? Do you know?
I believe they're $30 and $35, something like that. You know, because there's VIP if you want to sit up real
You
close.
go on Arts Garage.
Artsgarage.org. Yep.
Well, I
You
want
can
to
buy
sit
the
up close.
tickets.
So
Yeah.
whatever it is, I want to do it.
All the seats in Arts Garage are great, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter where you sit. It's true. The seats are great. Except if you're really up close and you're up in the front table, you know, then you could like look up my nose, which is not comfortable, but
That's
not
the best
pretty.
end.
It's set up like a dinner type of a.
It's a cabaret.
Yeah,
It's set up
cabaret
like a
type show.
cabaret. Yeah.
It's fantastic. And you put on a hell of a show, I got to tell
Oh
you.
my gosh.
Oh.
I don't know how you do so many songs.
I didn't want to get off. Listen, I didn't want to get off that stage. You had to like pull me off. I think I wound up doing like 2 hours that night.
That night, you had us all from laughing to crying to laughing to dancing to tearing to everything you did.
It's
was
all
just
about
how
emotions.
you do it.
You know, that's what music for me. That's what it's all about. It's touching someone's emotions, whether it's through laughter and, you know, joy and heartache, and I mean that's what it's all about.
Well, your stage presence is remarkable.
Thank you.
And you even got Chuck to turn around when we got there, because he was sitting to the back, and he turned around and says, "Wow, this is pretty good."
Well, you saw we got to take my parents for their anniversary, which was so great
That
also.
was lovely.
Which was nice.
But you
Thank
put on
you.
a fantastic show. I didn't want to leave either, to be honest with you. I said, "We got to go. Where are we gonna go?"
Where else have you been performing?
Well, I actually on Tuesday I'm going to be right here in Boca at La Sorelle, which is a very nice, very wonderful Italian restaurant. And then once again, I'm plugging my big show that's coming up on Sunday, April 3rd, which is going to be in Bellagio, which is the community where I live in, actually, in Lake Worth. And it's for the PAPS Organization for Cancer Research. So it's a big fundraiser. Tickets are only $25. And if you go on my Facebook page, you can click on the link, and it is open to the public. I mean, I'm going to say it's open, you know, we can't have more than 320 or 340 people because they want to keep it so that there's still social distancing inside the ballroom.
So how many of those are you gonna do? Because it's probably really sold out.
It's not sold out yet, but so that's why I'm saying get your tickets before it is sold out. Yeah, but it's getting there.
And it benefits a great foundation.
It's for cancer research, you know, which is, you know, true to my heart as well. I have friends that are in a bad place right now. So, I mean, it's like, I still don't understand it. I don't understand why we can't find a cure for cancer. I just don't get it. But to be able to try and raise money for such a cause is, you know, it's what we need to do.
It's amazing.
Really.
How'd you get hooked up with this one? Because I'm looking
You.
at social media and I'm thinking, wow, Eileen's at her concert. How did this even happen? With Goldie you went, right?
Yes, we went. It was last week.
We honored women. It was Women's History Month. I was at Temple Anshai Shalom last week, last Tuesday, and Eileen and Goldie Carroll. I was like, oh my God! I saw them in the audience. It was great.
Did you know all this?
I follow her, everything she does.
I see she posts, she's at this event. Then I see you post that you were Goldie at JC's event. And I'm thinking, how did all of this happen?
Yeah, because
Through here?
Through here.
Through here we met.
That's
Yes, I
right.
said through you. We
This
met through
is
you.
this
That's what you
is the
said.
biggest networking party that anyone can go to,
This
and
is
it is
it.
amazing.
You bring so many wonderful
Yes.
people together. You know,
Yes.
you have no idea
it's
what
the
you do for
community
everybody.
center of networking, and I love it. And I tell everybody about it. And you've brought so many people into my life, and so many people together. That's how I met. And JC and I didn't even know that we lived in the same town
That's
in New
right.
York.
We lived in Freeport.
Yeah.
You were
and
neighbors.
We
Yeah.
were, well, not at the same
No,
time.
same time. No.
Because I grew up there, and then she moved in as an adult. But
But
we
wasn't
lived right
someone's
around-
relative or next door neighbor or someone else's uncle or something?
Yeah,
you guys
yeah.
came in, right?
Yeah, the Romanovs.
Oh, the Romanovs.
Oh,
yeah.
the Romanovs. Here we go.
Romanovs. Romanovs.
I remember. You know the Romanovs. You know the Romanovs.
I know the Romanovs.
Oh, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's like,
well, 6
small
degrees
world.
of separation.
Exactly.
Everybody is connected to everybody.
Small
just by,
world.
I know. I probably am connected to you, Freddie.
Of
in some
course, I
way.
know the Romanovs. Romanov.
And they do say that there are no coincidences in life.
There
I
isn't.
mean, we are where we're supposed to be at every given moment. I mean,
That's
that
true.
is a reason why we're all here
That's
together
true.
right now. I mean, that's what it's
That's
all about.
Yeah,
true.
but you two should be at another plateau. We should be seeing you in bigger.
Well, I like the way you think, Freddie.
Well,
I
you know,
really
and I
do.
said this to you 5 years
Yes.
ago, damn it, and I'm
I
still not there.
know.
And I gotta tell you, it isn't easy. I was talking to Jeffrey. In this business, people started to put money back into the business, and then they had to pull it out. You can't get that back.
Yeah.
Once you invest in food and stuff, you ain't gonna get that back. So people were a little shy. So you got to be creative. Give them Play-Doh or something instead of food.
But you spoke to Tracy, yes?
Yes, I spoke to Tracy and I said for them to give me the Seminoles contact to see if I could squeeze something in there. I'm gonna bring
Coconut
these
Creek,
two.
not the
Coconut
casino.
Creek, yeah.
The one Coconut Creek.
Coconut Creek, and bring these two and let's freaking do this already. And let's see what happens. Whatever happens, happens. Good, bad, or indifferent. And you know what? It's like everything else. Yesterday we had how many in here? 11, 12. There's a lot of people
25?
in here. It looked like 90, including my grandkids. And the funny thing is that we are able to do what we do because we're surrounded by talent. And I'm looking at it. You guys are the most talented. Just because we hear it and they're learning to listen to it, you guys are talented. You bring out the best in people. Forget about you. I don't even have words to describe what you do. And Kim is hearing you, and you make that violin cry. In my word, you can touch people's inner core just by the music you bring. And she said it. It wasn't just me blowing smoke, she said it. And the bottom line here is that we got to take a deep breath. We got to change up our angle, and we got to go. And don't be afraid to go. I know JC's
Well, may
ready
I
to
just
go.
say something,
I'm
though?
ready.
I'm just going to say something that my guest on my show today said, and this is so true. Guess what? Women are going to change the world, baby. We
I
are
like the sound of
changing
that.
the world.
Just be careful what you wish for, because you're going to get it. It's funny. Men have messed up so much. Look at what we're going through now. I said, give women a chance, man. Let them do what they got to do.
I don't think men have messed up.
Oh, no, we messed
I
up.
just think we didn't step into our power. But here we are now.
Yeah, but every
And
time
I
I go,
believe there's power in unity as
Yeah.
far as when it comes to females.
That's
Right, but that's not
Women
surprising.
we all have to
supporting
stick
women.
together. Yeah.
let's not suppress achievements because they're women. Now, did you hear the latest? They just put out, this is why Jill's been busy. NASA just brought out the super rocket going to the moon. Have you seen this thing? It is the biggest rocket ever built by humans. And it's going to the moon, and they're going to go back to the moon, and yada, yada, whatever. It took them 8 hours to go 4 miles to put it in place. But if you look at the movie, it was those 5 women that got us into space.
That's right.
Yep.
I didn't know that. I went to school just like everybody else. Nobody told me that. Nobody ever expressed that to me.
There's so many things, and they call it whitewashing history. I don't think our history books are only whitewash. I think it was men washed. I don't know how you say it. I don't think there's a word for it, but I think women were taken out of a lot of things in history. I think
called
people of color
misogynistic.
were taken out of our history books, and you find out things that you look up. I mean, certain patents that were created by African Americans and women, and we never learned it. It's not that we don't know, we were never educated. So I truly feel this is an opportunity to re-educate. I always say to you, right, if we could go to school now and learn what we should have learned then and see what's really going on, there are things, not that people are ignorant, we were just never taught certain things.
I have my own theory.
No, of course you
I
do.
think that men are jealous of women because we can't give birth.
I
There's
don't know
something to
any.
be said for that.
I don't disagree with you.
If
Would
you
you have
look,
liked to give birth?
no.
No, we give life. We give life. Men can't do that.
But
Yeah.
this is the
Israel's here.
problem, is that men are so jealous of the fact that you can do this. You know how they say a man and a woman is equal in job and pay, like the whatever. Everything's equal. 50-50. Except for one thing in life. A man cannot give birth. No matter how hard you try. That will never be equal. Ever. And men are jealous of women because of it.
Really?
My father taught me this when I was a young kid. He says, you will never be a woman.
I'm telling you.
I said, thanks, Dad. I said, thanks, right? Thank you very much.
I don't disagree with
But
that
men
at
are
all.
jealous of the fact that no matter how hard we compete, we try to run faster, jump faster, smarter, whatever. We can't give birth. We say we're great dads, but we can't give birth.
But that's okay. Look how many great parents are adoptive parents. And then they're surrogates and
Well,
different
look at-
parents. How about that story last night?
Oh, jeez.
Oh my gosh, this is a story for you guys. It all starts with you with Gina Bella. And she had a guest on and she introduced her.
What do you mean it all starts with you?
No, living life well with Gina Bella, sorry.
Retake.
Living life.
have a new show? That's
Living
because she's looking at you and talking and thinking at the same time.
Living life well with Gina Bella. But it all starts with you as you have, this is why you're going to hear this. She introduces this woman as Jessica Morrow. And she goes, no, your name is Jennifer Morrow. This woman at 48 years old did this genetic testing, found out her family was not her family. She had been abducted 48 years earlier. I got chills. And her family never found her. And she was raised by another family until she did this genetic testing and it showed who her father was and she started doing research. Her brothers are in government, high up in government now, and even they couldn't find her because her abductive parents changed her name and moved over and over and over again. And she said she was so good with where she was just getting ready to get out of therapy. She did this swab just to see and then finds out my whole life was a sham. And she finally reconnected with her dad at age 48. Her name is Jennifer Morrow.
Wow.
So
That's
it's
an amazing story.
right?
It is something else.
And she's here, and she's like, she was terrified to even
She
be
was
here.
terrified.
Gripping the
You
chair
see,
because
I didn't know the story going in
We
because
had
I
no
was trying
idea.
to make her feel more comfortable. But the host, Gina, decided she wanted it to be raw. And she says, no, we're going to do this the way it was intended to be delivered. And the
Wow.
poor woman was like petrified and holding on to the seat. But what a story. And I hear that she's going to bring it back because there's a part 2 to this story.
That's like a movie.
That's a movie.
So she
That
said she's
is a
working on
movie.
her book. So there are so
Yeah.
many things that we just don't know that we're able to, our platforms to empower women to come forward and share stories. None of this happened before however many years ago.
It's true. It's funny, we got to do a show earlier in the week with Mama Ali. You guys know Mama Ali?
She's
Muhammad
coming
Ali?
over too.
She should be here in a minute. And we brought her together with another boxer named Maureen. What are you laughing at?
I don't know Mama Ali.
You know Muhammad
Do you know
Ali?
Muhammad
Yes.
Ali?
You know Cassius Clay? I got his picture if
His
you want me to
wife.
hold it up. His wife.
is here?
Huh?
She's coming here?
His,
Yeah.
I believe
You've
it's his
never met
second
her?
wife.
No.
Oh my
They got
God.
married, I think, when she was 16 or 18.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a friend of the show. She's fantastic. Oh, wait till
She's
you
as
meet
big
her.
as life
I have to
as
let her sit
Muhammad
here
is
because
as
she's
life.
like, forget about it. So
never met.
she
Oh,
met
that's
with
amazing.
Maureen, who's a champion woman boxer in the day.
Maureen Shea.
A couple of years
She's
ago.
doing it again.
And she's going back into boxing because she's going to go for her title, right? So Maureen comes, they did this whole set because I wanted to get film on Maureen, and we did a whole boxing thing, except that Mama Ali, when you meet her, she's lost a lot of weight, and she's gotten freaking younger. She's not a fossilized,
No. No.
right? And she's just like Muhammad Ali. They talk the same, they look the same, everything about Mama Ali is everything she taught her. So anyway, Maureen grew up next door to me. I grew up here, Maureen grew up here. I know her godfather. I knew Maureen when she was a little kid. She said, that was you? I was dying because you come all the way to Florida and you become friends with somebody who you grew up with and you didn't even know
It's an
it.
amazing
But the
story.
interesting thing is talking to them about creating a show. And first words are going to be boxing and everything you do in the rink. And they both said, totally different demographics, oh, we're not doing boxing. We're not doing fitness because Maureen works up in a gym in Boynton Beach. It's a boxing gym. It's about women empowerment. I mean, so no matter where you are in life, no matter what level, I mean, Mama Ali's been in Dubai, married to the greatest, and everything she's been through in movies. And it's about her weight loss.
She doesn't want to talk about Muhammad
And it's
no more.
about her and women empowerment over 70. What that is like to change all of these things. And Maureen, too, going for the world title again. and whatever weight class she is, and not
Goodness,
everyone
I
in the
need
right
Mama
weight
Ali
class
on
is.
my show.
Oh my gosh, and
Oh,
Marie
trust
too.
you me. Trust you me. She'll say,
What-
I'm going to be on your show.
What it's like to be an empowered woman and date.
Yeah.
And is it intimidating? Here you are, a boxer, world-class title holder, and you go to pay the bill, and the men are like, you what? It's like good up front, but not good for long-term relationships because they're intimidated by a powerful woman.
Well,
Not
how-
all men, but
How
some
do you
are.
date Muhammad Ali's ex-wife?
Not her, Maureen.
Yeah, I'm talking about Muhammad
Oh,
Ali. Think
oh,
about
yeah.
this. You're
Slick's
gonna
gonna marry
date-
her. Slick's just gonna marry
She loves
Mama, so she loves you.
But how do you date the greatest wife? You sit in front of her in dinner, and you're sitting there, and everybody is looking or taking pictures because they know who she is. She's not shy, and you're sitting there and you're saying to yourself, "What the hell am I doing here?"
It's amazing though, because everyone wants to be part of this growth of stepping into their power, no matter where you are as far as a powerful woman. Even J-Lo, who is at the top and the peak of a career.
Yeah, but I can
empowerment.
have dinner with J-Lo. I have no problem.
Yeah.
No problem.
Because you knew her from the day too? Jenny
She
from the
was
block?
Shanice Trema, yeah. What can I tell you? But I don't have a problem with J-Lo because everybody's going to flock to her no matter what. You know, Mama Ali is it's different because I grew up with Cassius. I saw him fight. I know how it goes. I know the whole
just
story.
love her.
I
You
admire.
adore this woman, I know.
When I first met her, I says I always wanted to meet great, and he died. And I said, and you are the closest thing that I get to witness of greatness and all of his stories. Now she doesn't want to talk about Muhammad anymore. She wants to talk about her. I said I was going to create a ring here to do inside the
But
ring.
again, it goes to Eileen. It all starts with you, and she will tell you she negotiated his contracts. She did what she did. She built him up. She went on tour. She did everything she was supposed to do. And she says it all started with me. He did what he did as the talent, and she said she ran the ring.
And it's funny because the family doesn't want her to take credit. But when you meet her, what time is she coming?
She's finishing prayer, and she said she'll be over.
When you meet her, if you watch boxing in the day, you will see Muhammad. You will see the greatest, the fighter. You will see it in her. That's how I know she's the one that set him up. You know, they say that a man can think straight, but it isn't until a woman tells him how that it doesn't get done.
Well, behind every strong man is a stronger woman.
That's another way of
But you
saying
know,
it.
there's also this whole idea of exactly what you're talking about, which is we need to surround ourselves with supportive, positive, empowering, people. Because listen, he had the talent, but he had also this push. You could do it. I'm going to get this for you. I'm going to create this for you. I believe in you. If she was negative, who knows? He might not have, continued to do what he's doing. So that really, really speaks to we must continue to support ourselves and surround ourselves with positivity.
Because I was going to ask you, do you think, as JC said, behind every successful man is a powerful woman? Behind every powerful, successful woman, there is a village, a person.
Well,
We
that's
don't
why
do what
we're
we do
now
alone.
Well, that's one of my messages is it takes community.
Yeah.
It takes community of women supporting women, women empowering women. You're not my competition. I need to support you and push you to be the best you can so that I can be the best I can.
And look what you do for me, for all of us here.
Yeah,
You
but
do.
I
You support everything that we do.
yeah, but I don't want to compete. I don't like competing
no, we're
in
not
this
competing.
business. I like to put ideas
It's
together.
unfortunate, though. There is so much competition.
It's horrible.
Especially in the entertainment
And
industry.
Jeffrey knows, right?
It's-
Give me a 3-shot, guys, please.
It's horrible.
And what I don't understand is that also being that there is so much competition, it's not really right because there's so much to go around for everybody.
Thank you.
You can't all do the same show on the same day in the same place, 365
That's
days a
right.
year. It's impossible.
There's a
So
space and place for
exactly. So there's
everyone.
enough to go around for everybody. but people are so afraid that they're getting like stabbed in the back, undercut money-wise and all this kinds of stuff in
That's
order
fear.
to. It's crazy.
That's fear. That's the belief
Right?
of scarcity
Yeah,
instead of
it's-
And
abundance.
it's just ridiculous because you just can't be
Unfortunately,
in the same place.
It's an industry that's, especially down here, I guess it's all over, but it's
It's so
cutthroat.
hard. It really is.
Cutthroat.
It is cutthroat.
And everybody, I'll do it for $25 cheaper. You know what I'm saying? And it's ridiculous.
We should get everybody all together, and everybody should do like shows together.
But you see,
kind
this
of
is
thing, and just
I'm
join
glad,
forces.
I'm glad you said that because my son, my youngest son, for years has told me that the way to the top is to create our own network. Now, we keep playing the fiddle and singing and everything else for somebody else to say, oh, I like it, let's do something about it. My son says to me, why don't we create our own network, support one another. If we do a concert and bring everybody we know a lot of people, and let's start there and see what happens. Because in this business, everybody wants what you got. Everybody wants what you got. And when you put on that one show and it's a hit, watch what happens. Watch what happens. The only thing is that you have to keep at it. That's the problem. And there again is where women, unlike guys, women have staying power. Guys, I don't know, they have short memories and they just move on somehow.
But it takes a community, and I can ask Kim, can you do what you do alone?
No, definitely not.
Between the marketing and practicing and performing and trying to pay your bills on however everyone's paying their bills, and aging as we all do, and our joints pop in and everything else, and dealing with aging parents and aging children. No one can do any of this alone. So yes, if we all came together as a community, it'd be a whole lot easier emotionally, I think.
Well, I think it'll be a whole lot better.
That too.
When we went to the movie theater, they loved you there.
Oh my gosh.
That was great.
They said, the hell with the West Side Story. We want to hear her sing. I said, well, I got to bring her inside. They said, no. We'll watch the movies next week.
It was amazing.
I should have saw your tickets right there. Well, why don't you watch her in concert?
There's more to come. We're going to go to commercial break and more with JC. But Eileen, one story I totally remember from you is you met someone here and you said to me, I don't know if their message really resonates with me so much. I'm not really sure how I'm going to handle this. And now you're very close with this person.
I know.
And I wonder if she remembers that conversation.
I do.
Right?
I
And
remember it too.
it's just about what? Like what changed for you?
Well, first of all, I think we come with these preconceived notions that this is good, this is not good, because that's the old story, right? But when we start being open and tolerant and accepting and loving and just really receiving what's supposed to come in, changes everything.
I love that because that was a huge message in you walking the walk of what you truly believe. And I look at it all the time, I'm like, wow, that's awesome.
I know. I love that story too. Thanks for sharing that.
So we're going to go to commercial break. When we come back, JC, will you do another song or
I
two
would
for
love
us?
to, yes.
Awesome. You know what? Nothing kicks off our weekend better than some music. We'll have more with Kim also. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Mini Donut World, where the donuts are hot, fresh, and delicious, made to order and customizable by you. Gourmet specialty flavors such as apple pie, French toast, campfire, and strawberry cheesecake are always popular. Looking to tailor your appetite? Build your own mini donut. Choose from over 18 flavored donut bases, add on your icing flavor, and choose from over 15 toppings and drizzles. While kids enjoy our design your own kits to take home, our 21 and over customers love our alcohol-infused donuts. Come visit Mini Donut World at 8763 Sterling Road in Cooper City. Have questions or want to place an order? Give us a call at 954-369-2301. We know you will love each bite of our deliciously distinctive mini donuts.
Attention Florida residents. Is constant water damage from the elements putting holes in your pipes and your wallet? We cut the cost when disaster strikes. You deserve to have your house be a home again. At Triumph, we get you paid the most for your insurance claims. Broken pipes, water damage, and mold? Triumph Consulting covers it all. Call our offices now to qualify for a free house inspection at 669-4935 or visit www.wegetYouPaid.com.
Do you need a strong cup of coffee to get you through your day? Try your very own Brooklyn Cafe Show coffee, the official coffee of the Brooklyn Cafe Show. You can pick up a bag from us, or two. Contact us at 866-224-5422, or just stop on by. We're at 2400 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard, Suite 13. Come on in, grab a bag of our signature Brooklyn Cafe coffee. The cafe doors are always open.
Here at the Brooklyn Cafe, our subjects range from hot topics, feel-good stories, and back-in-the-day nostalgia. With guest personalities and business features, you just never know who you'll see on the show. With our brew crew on set, we always air live to inspire, educate, and create. Make it a date and have a day at the cafe. Join Dawn and Freddie every weekday morning from 9 to 10 a.m. and for lunch every weekday from 12 to 2. Amplify your voice. Call us at 866-224-5422 or visit our website at brooklyncafe.tv.
Welcome to AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet radio, TV production company, discover AMP2 TV. AMP2 TV is a full-service media company that can provide all streaming videos, video studios, radio studios, and television studios. Call us today at 866-224-5422, for no business is too small to grow to be accounted. It's time for your message to be seen. Let AMP2 TV help get you there.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And nice job. Now you ready to celebrate your birthday?
No. Yes.
Now is birthday fun? I love these. These come from Mr. Lemon Pop Bubbles. He left me a bubble wand the last time we were here.
He left you a gallon of this stuff.
And it's a whole lot more bubbles. So this is our bubble wand, which is always so fun.
Your bubbly birthday.
Bubbly birthday. There you have it. You got plans for the weekend?
I'm staying home.
No movies because you've seen them all.
You know, I don't understand that. If the movie's up in Del Rey,
Lake Worth?
Lake Worth the same?
I do not know.
I gotta go. I gotta go to the movies.
You gotta go to the movies for your birthday.
I gotta.
All right.
Anybody seen any good movies?
Batman. You
I saw that
the
already.
Batman.
Next. What?
Too long, you said?
I know. My left cheek, I fell asleep, and my right cheek woke it up. It
In
was
your
like
leg,
a
just shake it out.
3-hour movie. Who goes to the movies for 3 hours? That's like 2 movies in one.
Movies are longer than ever. All right, we're gonna have some music. Get
you
our
ready?
weekend rolling.
You ready, Batgirl?
Yes, we are ready.
All right, we got the music of J.C. Dreesen. So you know what? Get comfy, take a listen because she's got the voice of an angel.
So I wanted to sing this one because I think, I feel like this is why I do what I do about music, and it all is because of you. Because without you, there would be no shows, there would be no music. It's getting the people to come out and enjoy, and I'm so grateful that you guys are all in my life, so. It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. I don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. And if I was a sculptor, then again, no, or a man who makes potions on a traveling show. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, and this one's for you.
And you can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. I sat on the roof and kicked off the moss. Well, a few of these verses, well, they've got me quite cross. But the sun's been quite kind while I wrote this song. It's for people like you that keep it turned on. So excuse me for getting these things I do. You see, I've forgotten if they're green or they're blue. Anyway, the thing is, what I really mean, yours are the sweetest eyes I've ever seen. And you can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I'm put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I'm put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in, and you're in the world. You're in the world. You're in the world. Thank you. Happy birthday, Freddie.
Wow. I gotta wish her happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Jeffrey. Your wife wants a piece of cake. Sorry, we don't have any cake, but we should have gotten
We
one, I
will
guess.
next
So next
Thursday.
time we'll get some.
Next Thursday. Oh, no,
Jason, you're going to do
Thursday.
another one for us?
If you want.
Let's
Yeah,
do another one.
He's gonna bring up Kim
And then we're going to bring Kim up after you. You know what? Let's just have some fun.
Oh my goodness. You know, oh my goodness.
Got to bring up another one.
I'm not used to singing this early in the day, but I'll just pretend it's like nighttime. That's all.
We'll turn the lights off.
We'll turn the lights off.
Slick, set the mood.
Well, I am a lover of Broadway, and we do have oh, that's so nice. I kind of like that. Look at that. I like that. And it's amazing that we are all together and we have all these special moments together. And this is a great song from Jekyll and Hyde, which if you haven't seen the Broadway show, go see it. This is the moment, this is the day, this is the moment when I know I'm on my way. Every endeavor I have made ever is coming into play, is here and now today. This is the moment, this is the time when the momentum and the moment are in a rhyme. Give me this moment, this momentous moment. I'll gather up my past and make some sense at last. This is the moment when all I've done, all of the dreaming, scheming, and screaming becomes one. This is the day, just see it shine, when all I've lived for becomes mine. This is the moment, this is the hour, when I can open up tomorrow like a flower and put my hand to everything I plan to, fulfill my grand design, see all my stars align. This is the moment, my final test. Destiny beckoned, I never reckoned second best. I won't look down, I must not fall. This is the moment, the sweetest moment of them all. This is the moment, damn all the odds. This day or never, I'll sit forever with the guns. When I look back, I will recall, moment for moment, this was the moment, the greatest moment of them all.
Sit.
Oh my
You don't want to
goodness.
miss this.
Wow.
All right. Nice job.
That's spectacular.
This is probably one of Ken's guests. Have a seat.
Hi, Kelly. You here for Kenny Love Show? Yeah. All right. Have a seat. Make yourself comfy. J.C. Dreesen. I feel like I need to see you before July. I need to see you before. April 3rd, maybe. What night of the week is that?
I hope so.
April 3rd. What night of the
April
week
3rd
is that?
is a Sunday night, actually. Yes, and it.
My birthday.
That's your birthday. Happy birthday.
Wow.
Turn on
You
the
should
lights,
come
Slick,
to the
Slick,
show.
You want Kim to play, though,
my
yes?
goodness, yes.
As soon, we got to get Kim up, though. Kim, we're gonna turn
We're
the
going to
lights
get set
on
up
to
Kim
get
because you
ready.
know what? The music.
Oh.
JC, everything
you
you
up.
sing, oh my gosh. Even if I don't know the music, you learn the music. Eileen, what are you doing?
She's brainstorming is
I'm
what
just saying
she's
that
doing.
song could be the theme song of my show.
That
It's
song
all
is
about special
spectacular.
moments,
Oh,
you know.
this is
always.
the moment.
This is the moment.
Woo! I love it.
I know. I feel like I want to have the kids edit and clip that and put it out for.
Where did this song come from?
It's Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah.
Written by Frank Wildhorn,
no.
who wrote
why?
so much
Yeah,
music.
no.
An amazing
Because
composer.
it's a long
Oh, it
Yeah.
can't be on Eileen's show, but we can clip it and play it again. See,
Clip it and play it again where?
that's on as a standalone.
Okay.
I know. It's from Jekyll and Hyde. I know. It's from a Broadway show.
There
But
were certain
wow,
rules.
what a song. Besides the song, what a delivery by you.
Thank you.
That is what makes it the moment.
Thank you very much.
Right?
Thank you.
I mean, because what people write and put
appreciate
on
that.
a piece of paper is only
I had
as
a
good
little
as
hairball in there, but you know,
the
I mean, it
interpretation
was
of
early
what it
in the
is.
morning,
I tell
or
you,
you
I
know.
take your hair
Sorry,
ball
but
any day of the week.
The vibrato better.
Ask Kim if she needs the lights on or off. We gotta
You want to
ask
set
her.
the mood? Kim, you have lights? Set the
Let's set
mood.
the mood. All right, so let's turn off the light. We're gonna bring up Kim.
Let's put up camera 3. Bring Kim up. Wow.
Let's bring up Kim. And Kim is going to
Slick's
take
getting
us-
ready for his weekend.
All right.
Whenever you're
Whenever
ready.
you're ready, honey.
Don't we have spotlights?
No, a spotlight. We have lights. The spotlight. You got another one in you? Yes.
They bring them up together. Want to bring them up together?
I don't know how you're gonna do
You
that.
ladies want to go do one for us together?
You got another one in you?
Slick. We're going to do it together.
They're gonna do it together.
Love collaboration.
Bring it on us. So will they get it together over there?
They're going to do that, and as they're getting ready to roll,
Go to camera one, please. Thank you. And we are going to attempt first time ever.
I know, non-collaboration, just flying by the feel of the room, right?
Let music just fill it up, right?
That's what it's all about. And then we got Kenny Love coming on at 3 o'clock.
Oh, and Kenny has a big show coming up. He has
Kenny,
about 2,000
go
people.
sit next to Eileen.
He has about 2,000 people that are want to say congratulations and happy 2 years of doing what you do.
Let's pull up camera 2. Kenny, what's on? It's your show. We're honoring 2 years of the Florida Love Show.
Yes, so I love you guys so much. So if it weren't for both of you,
there wouldn't be 2 years. So I just want to say I love you so much. Love you, love you. And yeah, we're going to honor the 2 years. And people were sending in congratulations. It
gosh,
was
so
so
many.
awesome. Yeah, it was really awesome. And Freddie, I love you so much for downloading them all.
I'm going to tell you.
He was still doing it this morning.
And I saw all of them. Because I had to look at all of them, make sure they all came through. And without you, there wouldn't be day one. You know, and again, I tip my hat, both of them, because when we first met Kenny, I thought the idea was just bizarre. And now look at the way the world is, and this guy we should send him over to what's going on in Europe right now, because
See what love can do?
that's the message we need.
Just the power of love, and it's the most powerful words in the English language is "I love you," and that's it. Just saying I love you. I say I love you to everybody. I said I love you to a police officer coming here. Gave him a rose. I never met him. He said I love you back. That's what it takes. Just saying I love you. 3 words, the most powerful words.
Well,
Big courage.
congratulations to you.
And
It
Freddie's he's been a love. Freddie
Well,
loved
it's
the
his
love
birthday
ball,
tomorrow.
mush
He's-
ball.
he's feeling
Happy
the
birthday!
love.
I love you, Freddie. Happy birthday, 21. It's
Yes.
awesome.
Oh yeah, we talked about
He's
that.
feeling the love. He's feeling emotional, a little bit verklempt about the whole situation. They're still collaborating.
It's interesting
back
you
there.
said verklempt because in one of the videos, the
Oh, you
impression
got
is,
him?
yeah. She says verklempt for Barbara Streisand. So, love is
Amazing.
spreading.
Well, tune into the Florida Love Show today at 3 o'clock. JC Dreesen is going to take us out before we wrap up for today.
We figured this out?
And Eileen, I have to tell you, Steve Gubb, when we were talking about Mun, because it was
Yes.
Purim this week, he said we had him rolling. Because I had never heard Mun before. Anyone heard of Mun?
It's poppy seeds.
Poppy seed filling in a Hamantaschen.
Oh, that's my mom made Hamantaschen the other day.
I saw her picture.
We're going to convert you yet, Freddie. We'll bring in some Mun.
I'll eat money, mama. I'll mumble my way to that bad boy.
Moon, mom, whatever.
Have a great weekend, everyone. Eileen, great show. Kim, thank you. Jeffrey, Kenny Love, Florida Love Show is coming to you today at 3 o'clock. Happy birthday, Freddie. May you
Thank
have
you, thank
another
you.
many more happy and healthy birthdays.
Happy birthday, Freddie.
Thank
The
you,
music
guys.
of
Love you,
Jason.
love
Happy
you.
birthday.
This one's for you, baby. I've got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow. Got that string around my finger. What world, what a life! I'm in love. I got a song that I sing, and I can make the ring go anytime I move my finger. Look at me, can't you see? I'm in love. Life's a wonderful thing. As long as I hold on to the string, I'd be a silly so-and-so if I should ever let it go, let it go, let it go. I got the world on a string and I'm sitting on a rainbow. Got that string around my finger. What a world, what a life. I'm in love. Come here. Life's a wonderful thing. As long as I hold on to the string, I am a little soul and soul. If I should ever let it go, let it go, let it go. I got the world on a string and I'm sitting on a rainbow. Got that string around my finger. Lucky me, can't you see? Hey, what a world, what a life. Hey now, I'm in love. Happy birthday! You got the hat, you know.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.
In the cold and sleepless nights, I wait for you to bring me back to life. In my electric eyes, it doesn't mean that time can pick in every single breath. I want to unfreeze my heart and fly away. That's why I wanna save it. Your moons and craters. Open up my eyes, waterfalls of ice, sweeping me away like an avalanche. Helpless as I fall, the words can't say it all. Sweeping me away like an avalanche, like an avalanche. I listen for a sound, waiting deep inside my maze of sweeping thrills and colors, just to reapply, bathing me in drops of ink that gleams across my body. Wish you could unfreeze my heart and we